The evolution of trust. As you know, trust has been around for quite some time, and blockchain technology doesn't introduce new concepts of trust. It rearranges trust, but it enables other forms of trust that weren't possible before on a global scale without an intermediary. So what did I just say? For the first time, you can now have trust on a peer-to-peer basis without an intermediary, but still the concepts of trust remain the same. So it's still about people whether can have different roles or different attitudes and such. So this class will be mainly focusing on what kind of different rules and games are there. So what kind of games are there? What kind of actor can you be within that game? And what would your game be? That all depends, of course, on the game that you're playing and the mindset or perspective that you have as an individual. And keep in mind, previous note as well, is that this game design, this game theory design is always done in such a way that you can incentivize an individual by contributing for the personal gain of that individual, but also enriching the entire ecosystem. So when the individual wins, the entire ecosystem should win as well. Other than that, we're going to discuss the different migrations, like for example, from ecosystems to ecosystems, which is an entirely new construct, which of course we already discussed. And this time you are allowed, or you should do this, you should write it down in your own words for later on. You will see an assignment, you can find it later on, I mean. And eventually we will finish strong with a inspiring Twitter feed actually from Naval, explaining that networks will be replaced by markets and how blockchain technology supports a transfer in systems like that. Very interesting stuff. Also offered in a more gamified manner, as you will soon figure out in 3.2.1.1. So that will be, in our opinion, will be a fun exercise to learn the concept of game theory. So let's start and skip on to the very next session, the evolution of trust itself.